I'm Craig Lee.
I'm Robb McGee.
And this is Real Talk with Robb and Craig on Thursday, the 11th of August, 2022. And today we are talking about
The recently released data for the Pacific Northwest, and this will mimic a lot of the country, but we have some updated information for you.
We'll start with your horrible joke.
Oh, yeah, and I've got my dad joke. These guys haven't heard it today. All right. What do evil chickens lay?
Deviled eggs.
Yes, deviled eggs.
Oh, that was you know what? It's better than one I have.
What's the one you have?
I don't have one.
Oh, well, then you're right. Yeah, mine was better.
I was going to look one up, but I didn't. You know, I listen to pastors every morning, and Joel Osteen, I don't know if you guys like him, dislike him, that's not the point, but I listen to him every day, and he actually has some really funny jokes.
Yes.
But I can never remember them except for the one last week that I did.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah, that was good.
It was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
You know, something that came up, happiness often sneaks through the door you didn't know you left open. Isn't that something?
Good
That's
one.
good.
It's a great one.
That's good.
It's really amazing. Go ahead and tell the thing about the 475, which is insane to me.
Yeah, we were surprised to see this. So new data has just been published, and this is through July of this year. And you know, Craig, we're hearing from a lot of people, oh, the market's really turned. Nobody's buying houses.
Who said that?
Oh, I hear it. I read it. I've got clients telling me that. Aren't you getting that feedback?
No.
I've had realtors say, oh, the market's turned. But here's what it means. It's a good time to buy a house, but it's also still a good time to sell a house.
Yeah.
Here's what we learned.
Yeah.
So in the Seattle market, which is basically the western
He
half
wrote
of
himself a little
Washington.
cheat sheet. He's better than I am.
Yeah. So median sales price is $816,000. That's up closer to the city of Seattle.
Yeah.
It's not that high down here. But in Seattle proper, median price is $816,000. But the important thing here, that's up 10% year over year. So if you think that the market is dropping, we're up 10% in July 2022 versus where we were in July 2021. So prices are continuing to increase. The total number of homes sold, here's why people maybe think the market is turning. 4,598 homes were sold. That's down 25% from year over year. So the number of sales as a percentage has dropped. Median days on the market, 6 days.
Wow.
Homes are still selling really quickly. That's no change from last year. The average was 6 days in 2021. It's 6 days in 2022. Supply of inventory in the region is 1.3 months. Now that's still really low compared. Oftentimes you'll see 6 months of inventory sitting waiting to be sold. We're at 1.3, but that is up 160% over last year.
Wow.
So if you're somebody who's been thinking about buying a home, guess what? There's a 160% increase in the inventory homes that you can look at and might qualify for.
I like that.
Markets turned. Number of homes sold above list price in July 2022, over half of them.
Is this just Seattle market?
This is Seattle market specific.
Okay.
Yeah. 52% of homes sold in July were over the list price. Now, that's down 24% year over year. For a while, it seemed like everybody was selling for over list price. But still, more than half are selling for list price. So if you're somebody who's thought about listing your home and you think you missed the market, you haven't. It's still a hot market. New listings, 6,230 in the whole region in the month of July. That's up 3% over the month of June. And here's the one that Craig was surprised about, and so was I. Average price per square foot. This is skewed a little bit because of those Seattle median sales prices, but it's trickling to all regions around the Northwest. Price per square foot, $475 per square foot on average.
That's insane.
Really high. That is up 14% year over year. So this just shows you It's still a good market to sell. It's becoming a better market to buy. And if you think you missed the market, you haven't. And if you think values aren't going up, you're wrong. Here's the data that proves it.
Wow. Rates are still, I think rates are still good.
Historically, we're
Yeah.
running
It's a
several
great
percentage
opportunity
points low.
for what I talked over you.
I was
No,
saying,
go ahead. I think it's a great time because the values are up,
Yeah.
and so you could pull that cash out, consolidate some debt,
Mm-hmm.
and save a bunch of money. You hear people say, "Well, I've only got one credit card." Well, that credit card, in a lot of cases, is really two or three, and they're $5,000 or more, and it takes 25 years to pay off. If you're paying the minimum payment, and I've been doing this for a while, you've been doing it a long time.
Yeah.
We see that people say that all the time, and it's we're the people that you don't want to say that to because we want to help you get rid of that debt and pay it off, and so you can consolidate it. And now's the time when if you're throwing in an extra payment a year, you're going to save 6 or 7 years off of your minimum, off of your whole loan.
Yeah.
So really, a 30-year loan, if you can just throw one extra principal payment in every year, you'll probably save 6 years.
It becomes a 24-year term.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty painless way to do it. And Craig, to your point about people carrying credit card debt, we might hear people complain about, interest rates are in the 5s now. I don't like that. We got spoiled with these really low rates. Do you know the average credit card interest rate is 22% around this country? Now, some people have better interest rates, but I guarantee you your interest rate's in the double digits. And a lot of people have them as high as 29%. I've even seen them higher. But I mean, interest rates on credit cards are killers. That's why it takes 25 years to pay off a refrigerator if you used your credit card to buy it, because you're paying that interest carry on that debt.
So on an $816,000, and this is high. I mean, it's not that median prices are not that high down here.
Not in Tacoma.
But if you took that $816,000 and you saved yourself 5 years, just 5 years of principal, you're always going to have taxes and insurance. You're not going to get out of that. So that's what we're talking about. How much does that save?
They're not going to believe me when I tell them this. Here's what it is: $322,000 and change.
That'll save you.
Yeah.
I don't know if Bill Gates would snub that.
No.
I think anybody would say, "Wow,
That's a lot of money."
That's a lot of money."
Yeah.
And it's going to vary depending on. I mean, figure say a $400,000 house, you're looking at $160,000 in savings.
Yeah.
And you can do more. You can pay it off faster. They stopped a lot of the prepayments. I don't think there's anything that can have a prepayment.
There are some products that are non-QM products can have a prepayment penalty. Nothing that we carry here at Gold Financial carries a prepayment penalty.
Have you
in-house.
seen any that? I'm just curious. I haven't seen any in years because of all the stuff that happened in 2010. All the laws,
the regulations that went into effect.
No government loans have.
No government loans have prepayment penalties. Craig, I saw it recently on a quote I got on a hard money loan. A client was asking about it, and they came with a 2-year prepayment penalty.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Huh.
Because they want to get that money. They know people are going to refinance out. They want to get some cash.
Listen, anybody that's looking at hard money, if you could just hold on for a little bit, unless you just have this great opportunity and you need it, come to us. Let us figure out a way to get you into a loan that's not hard money and save you all kinds of money. Credit is the one thing that you can truly manipulate the scores to get to take advantage of everything.
We do it all the time.
Yeah. And so why would you not? It's not just.
We'll help you.
It's something free that we do.
Yeah.
It helps you in every part of your life.
People don't realize this. You pay more for insurance. You pay more for interest rate, which is your monthly housing payment. But it can trickle into every offer you get on a credit card. Your rent can be higher. Landlords check your credit profile.
Landlords check your credit.
So, yeah, it has a lot of impact.
It has a lot.
Janet's shaking her head at us.
So, what else you got going on?
that was everything I had prepared. I had that hilarious joke and a fresh off the press market data.
So next week, on the 27th, is our Ambassadors for Christ, Saturday, 9 o'clock, Silverdale Harley-Davidson, Destination Harley-Davidson.
9 o'clock?
9 a.m. What?
You know what? I'm confusing it with the lunch thing. You're talking about the meeting.
Yeah, I'm talking about
sorry,
the chapter.
sorry.
Oh, yeah, you know what?
You gotta
So anyway,
plug
we're
that.
having our chapter meeting. It's free coffee and donuts. Please come if you know anybody or you want information about it. Call any of us. Even though Janet's not a member, she's part of our family, and she'll tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
If you want to talk to us, call us. And what else? There's something else we're doing.
We got a lunch that we're hosting at Harley-Davidson. What day is it?
It's the 27th.
It's that same day?
Yeah. So we are also...
Craig and I are going to be grilling burgers, and it's a charity fundraiser. And come on down, and we'll make you a really good burger. Saturday the 27th.
Yeah.
Destination Harley-Davidson.
Destination in Silverdale. We have one of our favorite realtors of all time, Brittany Kelly's birthday, is coming up next Saturday as well.
Happy birthday,
birthday.
Brenda.
And then I want to say happy birthday to my daughter, Madison. Her birthday was yesterday. She
Happy birthday, Madison.
turned 20 years old. Isn't that crazy?
Yes. She's an old woman now.
Yeah, she's getting old. That's all I got.
That's all I got.
I'm Greg Lee.
I'm Robb McGee.
And that's Real Talk with Rob and Craig.